So it was all about everyone sabotaging me, everyone's out to get me, everyone's lying about or over-exaggerating, overreacting to my issues. And like I said, I just thought everyone was crazy. But the truth is, everyone that wants you to recover, every doctor, every parent, they know something that we don't, or at least that I didn't before. Oh, so something that comes up a lot, like how to recover when you don't want to recover, or when everyone else is telling you to recover, like doctors or parents, but it's the last thing on the planet that you want to do. Hey Tink, are you interested in this topic? That's something, guys, I hear about so often, and that's what I'm getting into in this video right now. But first, a couple things before we start. I am so excited to announce my new partnership with Anorexia Jewelry, who I was wearing long before they ever reached out to me, and honestly a brand that just embody everything that I believe in. They're all about sustainability. They use recycled gold from the same resources as Tiffany's. Their whole philosophy on recycling, reusing, not causing any more spoil and waste to the earth, not depleting any resources. You know, I used to feel so guilty about wearing jewelry. I used to feel like I didn't deserve it. But now again, in recovery, treating myself, feeling beautiful when wearing the jewelry, and knowing that it's based on a beautiful cause as well, knowing that it's by a brand that's so ethically sound, and I couldn't be happier. Honestly, there is no one else I would choose to partner with. So right now I'm wearing both of their bracelets, which I think you would have seen in so many of my videos, because like I said, I've been wearing their jewelry for years. I've got, oh my gosh, I've got to show you guys. I've got the most beautiful pearl set. Like next time I go out for a nice dinner, I'm gonna show you guys before, because everyone, you know, recovery is a time when you don't feel beautiful and you just feel gross, or you struggle to treat yourself. So guys, just treat yourself. If you want to, use my code down below, JAX10, for a 10% discount at checkout. Let me know what you guys get. Do something today that just makes you feel beautiful, just to treat yourself. You know what, that hashtag treat yourself? Do it, because you're worth it. So back into the video. First things first, we can see I have gained quite a bit of weight. Obviously I'm on a weight gain program. This is the whole journey of recovery. I've gained so much more than just weight though, whether it's memories, just the list goes on. And I know because I haven't been posting too often, everyone probably thought it was the opposite, that I was relapsing. No, I've been really taking time getting used to this new body, just to assess and adjust where I am, and just to really commit to this recovery, just to commit to moving forwards with my life. And just, we're gonna get a lot into that, but more importantly, we are gonna be uploading now every single Tuesday and Friday. So I'm gonna have the 2 times a week upload, and I'm really excited about it. Now, there have been so many requests for my what I eat in a days. That is gonna be on my other channel, The Confused Expat, because I know it can be really triggering for a lot of people. But in this video, we're gonna get into talking about how to recover when you don't want to recover. Like I said, when therapists, parents, everyone's telling you that you need to recover, that you need to change your life, and you just think that everyone else is on a different planet, you know, they're on Pandora. For those of you who are not science nerds, Pandora is the planet from Avatar. Yeah. You're welcome. Or Tatooine, if you're a Star Wars fan, it can be from planet Tatooine. What? No, Jax, don't even do that. So with regards to recovery, you will never, ever, ever recover. And I can say that emphatically, unless it is your choice to recover. The world can be forcing you. You can be in the most ironclad institution on the planet, but you'll never recover, I'd say, your heart and soul and mentally, if it's not your choice. Because someone can get you weight restored, they can get your period back, they can get you doing all the things you're supposed to mechanically do. Whoa, that gave me the biggest fright on the planet. I thought a bug I thought a bug was just in my head. Oh my God. I was dragged along to some of the best institutions, to some of the best programs. I was given the best dietitian. I was given so many other different doctors, but the thing was, I was being forced to recover, or I just felt that I didn't want to. I was like, let me just please my mom, let me do this program, and then just get on with my life. And I lived in this quasi state where I would always relapse. And when I started with my new therapist here in Dubai, like the woman that has got me honestly to where I am right now, she said to me, Jax, I'm not giving you a meal plan and we're not doing anything until it's your choice to recover. Because you're never gonna commit, you're never gonna stick to things. If you wanna feel happy and free eating the burger, that's gonna be your choice to recover. Because if you're being forced to eat that burger, or you're doing it because you wanna please someone else, You're never gonna live that happy, free, spontaneous existence that you want. And it was so hard to understand that before. And I just thought, well, if it's my choice, then no, I don't want to recover. I kept saying to her that I'm happy being in a smaller body. I don't care about anything else. Like, this is what I want. But I do want to clear up something really important, is no one is sabotaging you. So my thought was, when I was in this severe paranoia state and everyone is telling me to gain weight, everyone was telling me to get like into a recovery program, I thought everyone just wanted to sabotage me. They were lying to me. I thought everyone was overreacting how sick I was. I thought everyone was overreacting the problems. I thought they were literally sabotaging me and just trying to ruin me. I thought everyone's just out to get me. I thought waiters were putting things in my food. I was paranoid on level 60. And I'm just telling you now, that's not true. That is your eating disorder brain playing into you. That's making you so scared about everyone else, not trusting anyone, that you self-isolate into, like self-isolate, tip of the teeth, the tongue, the lips. We need to do some tongue twisters. You self-isolate into this tiny existence where it's only you that you trust. I mean, not even you that you trust, because you don't trust your body. I was like, yeah, normal people can eat sandwiches. I just went out to lunch with my mom, had the best sandwich I've ever had. And it was a baguette with mayo in it. And I was like, no, before I thought normal people can do that. I'm never gonna get to a place where I'm going to even want to do that, or where I'm gonna choose to do that, or where my body's gonna be okay eating those type of foods. And so it was all about everyone sabotaging me, everyone's out to get me, everyone's lying about or over-exaggerating, overreacting to my issues. And like I said, I just thought everyone was crazy. But the truth is, everyone that wants you to recover, every doctor, every parent, they know something that we don't, or at least that I didn't before, is that life outside recovery is the most incredible thing that you could ever hope to dream of. And I'm still so shit scared of so many foods, struggling with my body now. No, I don't love the way it's changing, but I love the things that it's allowing me to do. I love the life I get to live because of this weight gain, the free life of going to get burger and fries, which we're gonna get into. That's still a rule that I'm really working on at the moment, is the gourmet burger with the fries. That's gonna be for a later video. Trust me, we're gonna go deep into food rules, like not having mayo and avocado in the same sandwich. That was something I had to work on quite a while. I'm going off track, I know. I'm just letting you know there's a lot of fun videos that's coming up, and 3-layered cakes. Oh, that was another one. Milkshakes and whipped cream. I was like, why do I need to add whipped cream onto a milkshake if it's already got enough shit in it? Why? It doesn't have to be a reason, just because it's delicious. Yeah, so the truth is, everyone also knows that it's not normal to obsess over calories, and sometimes you don't realize the life outside of recovery. Like, you don't realize what they're trying to give you the chance of living a life. Can you imagine looking at a menu and ordering whatever you want, not giving a shit about what you had for breakfast or what you had for a snack, or not thinking, okay, well, I've got to exercise to eat this, or I've got to compensate to eat this, or comparing 3 sandwiches on a menu over what's the lowest calorie sandwich, doing all those little, literally like beautiful mind tricks, hacks, Sudoku puzzles in your head, trying to decide what to order. They know that there's a life outside of that, again, with the freedom and being able to sit across from someone and enjoy the conversation instead of comparing what you're eating to what they're eating, and just having this complete, honestly, eating disorders are the most competitive things out there. But when you're so deep in it, you don't see a reason to recover, because you don't see how bad it really is. You don't see the need to recover because for you it's become normal. It's normal to count your calories. It's normal to choose the lowest calorie option. It's normal to want to eat less than the person next to you. It's normal to want to restrict certain ingredients in a recipe, or just to say to yourself, I'll never eat that type of food again. What's normal to you is what you don't see, that free life that they're giving you the gift of getting. And like I said, when you're so deep in that eating disordered prison, you don't see the reason to recover. I was like, why are you just trying to make me gain weight? It was always about thinking that everyone else wanted me to gain weight. But first, let me tell you something. Your severity of eating disorder and your struggle has absolutely nothing to do with the size of your body. So let's just keep saying that on and on. You can have people that restrict, avoid foods, feel as trapped in their prison, in larger bodies. It's got nothing to do with your body size, and they've even actually disregarded that from the eating disorder criteria. Body weight and BMI now has nothing to do with how much you need to recover. Okay, so when my therapist took me through the momentums of, for me to get to the choice of deciding I want to recover. But she says, I want you to decide to gain weight, because that's what recovery is going to look like for me. She goes, I need you to decide that this is what you want. Otherwise, we're not moving forward. You're not meeting with a dietitian, because she knew I wouldn't stick to a meal plan. I didn't stick to anyone else's meal plan, because again, it wasn't my choice. So what she did at first was she educated me on things that I couldn't see because of my starved mind, of my obsessive need for calorie counting, of my obsessive thoughts and rigid behaviors, not being able to deviate from a plan, needing to eat always from the same bowl, with the same spoon, the same meal at that specific same time of day, not being able to have anyone else prepare my foods, needing foods at a specific temperature or cut a certain way, otherwise I couldn't eat it, or needing to dissect a sandwich really weirdly before I ate it, or having food rules about, well, I can't have avocado plus this in a sandwich, or when your life has revolved around those rigidity, those obsessive food thoughts, like every single thing on my Instagram was a food account, was one of those calorie counting accounts. I had to unfollow all of those when I decided to go into recovery. Everything was on how many steps did I take today, again, competing with everyone else, trying to order the least, eat the least, weigh the least. It's when you're in that starved, obsessive mindset, it ruins you. Not having great sleep, feeling cold all the time, just feeling exhausted and irritated with everyone. One of the most incredible things that has changed as I've gained weight is my relationships with other people. I'm seeing right now in the reflection of my camera, your girl needs to get a tan. Like, this is absolutely horrendous. I live in the Middle East and I am pale. You know, I ended up hating vacations because I didn't like not knowing how I was gonna eat my food, when I was gonna exercise, what the whole routine was gonna be. I despised vacations. I stopped laughing at movies, like comedies that I used to laugh to so much, even Ace Ventura. Like, I struggled, and who doesn't laugh at Ace Ventura? What monster doesn't do that? I don't know. So I started to see a lot of the points in my life, but that I wasn't even aware of before, that again, I'd stopped laughing. I wasn't friendly or fun to be around. No one wanted to be around me. I know you think, Jax, that's impossible. You have a fantastic personality. I'm like, well, I'll have you know, people did not want to be around me. I don't really speak about this often, I lost someone that I loved dearly. A relationship that just fell apart because I was so self-absorbed with my eating disorder that I couldn't see him, and I just treated him like shit. My whole life, my relationships, it fell apart. I missed out on celebrations with family, sharing birthday cakes. I ended up hating my birthday. I had a fruit cake for my birthday, okay? A fruit cake is just a bowl of freaking strawberries and papaya, which I didn't eat the papaya in it. I was like, no, I just want the strawberries because those were my safe foods. And so 15 years of those types of memories, just being so anxious about my birthday coming up because I was worried about what everyone would want to eat, instead of genuinely enjoying and making a moment to remember on my birthday. And again, that wasn't anything that crossed my mind until it pointed out to me. And then I started noticing and seeing those moments every single where I went, from missing out on going to lunches with friends, and missing out on going to the pub and having a pint with some friends or some guys and dating and enjoying it. Sometimes it's a really hard whack in the face, and don't do the eating disorder thing where you punish yourself for it. No. You channel that into energy of just genuinely loving yourself enough to wanting those memories back. And I got to a point where I wanted those memories more than I wanted to be a specific size, because I felt like I was waking up from this bad dream and I was miserable and exhausted from it. And I know anyone suffering from an eating disorder, you're miserable and you're depressed and you're exhausted from it too. And you probably wake up in the morning thinking that you just want it to get to nighttime where you can go to sleep and you're just over with the day, because it's so much pain and energy throughout the day. And each ounce, each kilo that I gain, each memory that I gain with each bit of weight that I gain thousands of memories, and I gain thousands of moments and so much happiness that It's difficult. Like I said, I don't love my body, but I love the gifts and the opportunities that it's giving me. And I had to take a really big leap of faith to believe that I would have those memories and those opportunities. Whenever people said to me, you know, recovery is going to be so great, life is so much better after, I thought you're talking horseshit. Like I said, I'm already experiencing so many great things, but I've still got a long way to go. Let me tell you, Linda, we're still adding in new foods. Once a week, I add 3 foods that I have to tackle, and then I have to do those repeatedly. And once it's in your diet, it's in. That's what my therapist always says. Once it's in, it's in. And she always says to me, food is just food. Working on is like whether it's a steak sandwich, a turkey sandwich, an open face sandwich. Food is just food, and a sandwich is a sandwich. It's not a higher calorie sandwich, a lower calorie sandwich. You've got to stop seeing food as those labels. Sandwich is a sandwich. Doesn't matter what it has in it. Stop dissecting ingredients, stop dissecting the menu. That's something really difficult that I am working on. So for example, I still want to choose a quiche based on that one's got salmon and that one's got broccoli. So let me go for the broccoli one. And again, just learning, food is just food, a quiche is just a quiche. And the way we're working through that now is I will order the steak option instead of the turkey option, or the salmon quiche instead of the spinach quiche, just to show my body opposite actions. If you have the tendency to want to order the lowest calorie option, order the highest one. Show yourself that you can do it. And the day that it doesn't matter what the crap is in the sandwich, it's a day you can choose to get the sandwich you want. I know that's going a bit off topic. This is what is to come, little young chickens. You know, when it comes to not wanting to recover, we're all scared of the unknown. We're scared of what we don't know. Like, what's gonna happen to my body when I gain weight? How quick is my body gonna gain weight? What's my set point gonna be? When is my body gonna stop gaining weight? Am I gonna explode and balloon forever? Am I gonna be likable? Am I not gonna get that special attention from people anymore? What's gonna be my special thing? Like, you know, my identity had become being the girl that was in a smaller body, or being the girl that had anorexia, or the girl that was always sick. And it terrified the crap out of me. I was like, well, what reason are people gonna have to notice me if I don't have any of those things? And that fear of the unknown is really crippling, and it's something that holds you back. But what I'm here to tell you is that unknown is better than the known that you're living now. You know for a fact that if you ate what you've been eating so far, what life you're gonna live for the rest of your life, because it's the life you're living right now. And for me, it wasn't worth it. Like I said, I was waking up in the day just to pray some days that I wouldn't wake up, because I was exhausted. And taking a risk on that unknown is petrifying, because your whole life in anorexia or eating disorder recovery revolves around needing that control over forcing things to play out a certain way, needing the control of knowing what your lunch is going to be the next day, what bowl you're going to eat it out, and blah, 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 blah. But that's not a way to live. And the unknown is so much better if you take that risk. But now, if your values are on your jean size more than it is on the want to make memories and to have moments with friends and to laugh over a beer, if you're overage, peeps, if you're under the age of 21 in the US or under the age of 18 in the UK or Europe, no. But if you're over the age of 21 anywhere in the world, it's to have a pint with friends and to laugh and to share cake with people, to go on vacations, or to go to France to have a pain au chocolat from like a chef that's been making it for the last 20 years in a cappuccino. Yes. But like I said, if your values is the jean size and the dress size, and that's what really makes you happy, the life that you're living now, then I can't change that for you. You've got to want that life of memories and experiences more than you want, because trust me, I still want to be in a thin body. I still want that control, but I want this other life more than I want that. It's okay for that want to still be there. It's okay. And it feels like you're losing a part of yourself, and it is a sense of mourning and loss when you do leave it behind. I'm being honest with you guys. But you start to replace those holes and those broken spaces with something new, and it's scary. It's taking a leap of faith. And again, it was the last thing I wanted to do, but until someone really opened my eyes to what my life was and what I was missing out on, that's when my life changed. And that's when I was like, okay, it is the most difficult thing you will ever have to do recovery. And I say that with every bit of sympathy and empathy for you, because I am fighting through each day, and it's really hard, but it's so worth it. And I'm here for you every step of the way. We're posting now twice a week. Yeah, it felt so weird for me to treat myself or do nice things for myself, but just treat yourself. If you guys want to, use the code JAX10 at checkout on analuisa.com. Let me know what you get. I'll show you. Again, I have got these earrings, which I'll take some close-ups of, and just feel pretty. Feel pretty, because honestly and truly, maybe you don't feel it right now. You feel like a worthless bag of shit. Not that you are. It's how I felt. It's how I feel sometimes. We tend to punish ourselves a lot in recovery. I'm here to tell you that you're worth it and you deserve that life full of memories, full of freedom. And I'm here to tell you that that voice in your head, it's not you. That thinking everyone's sabotaging you, thinking that recovery is not going to be worth it and you're going to be stuck in a larger body and just hate your life and be hideous, and it's just the voice in your head. You were beautiful when you were your happiest. And I didn't believe that until I started feeling happy again. And it's just, like I said, things are still difficult and I've got a way to go, like a long way to go. But each step I take, I realize how worth it is and how right everyone was and how wrong I was. So I love you all from the bottom of my heart. I really do. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video, which is going to be Friday. Yes, which we're working on milkshakes. We're going to be seeing that video. So have a beautiful video and I will see you soon. Mwah. I miss doing that.